So may I just bring to your lordship notice the two orders that have been passed on by the Supreme Court. The proceedings, one is with respect to Assam. We had relied upon the live law report that the order has come. Lordship, that is law.
What about the proceedings? You have initiated some proceedings before the.
No, we have not. We have not.
You have not.
We have not.
What is this?
This is the Supreme Court order in Assam matter where live law report was shown to your lordships. And this is the order because the order was not uploaded while the hearing was going on. This is with respect to the 17th of September order where contempt is issued. And lordship, 17th September, lordship, that matter has been finally heard. The order is reserved and this is that order. There also the interim relief has been extended.
So what do you want now?
No, I just want to bring to your lordship because this is the latest position with respect to that orders. If lordship says this Jamiat Ulama Hind lordship where 17th September order was passed.
We'll issue right now, we'll issue a notice to the respondents. We'll issue a notice in the matter.
Lordships.
Mr. Mihir Thakur, learned senior counsel, appearing with Mr. M.T.M. Vakil, learned advocate, with Mr. Sakib Ansari, learned advocate for the petition. Mr. Mihir Thakur, learned senior counsel, appearing. Raised a grievance, submitted that. Submitted that. Submitted at 12th of September 2024. A notice was issued by the collector under the provisions of section 211 of the Act requiring the petition to show cause. The matter, was thereafter kept on 19th of September, and on 19th of September, a request was made for an adjournment, and which came to be adjourned for 27th of September 2020. 27th of September 2024. It is submitted that on that very day, a request was made, however, without waiting for, without there being any response that the steps have been taken starting from 27th or 28th?
No,
28th, right?
28th early morning.
28 steps have been taken and the encroachment has been removed. It is significant. There was no hearing afforded, and without there being any hearing comment, that the order has been passed. A copy read of comment has not been provided to the petition. It is submitted that till the filing of the petition, there was no order passed, inasmuch as per the status, the matter before the collector was shown to be pending. It is submitted that such a action on the ground on the part of the respondent would not be in the right earnest. Besides, there was next while inviting the attention of this the order dated 17th of September 24, passed by the Apex Court, is submitted by the Apex Court has directed the parties in the proceedings before the Apex Court there is a direction that no demolition anywhere across the country without seeking the leave of this court be permitted. It is submitted that though a limited exception has been carved out, but the fact remains that there shall not be any demolition. Next one. It is submitted that the land was that in the year 1903, that a resolution has been passed by which the land bearing survey number 1853 has been allotted to the Muslims. Okay. Resolution dated page 100. It is submitted at 28th of March 1903 has been passed, whereby as per the sketch available, the land has been allotted to. Yes, according to this, land is allotted to you.
Please, Your Lordship.
To
the Muslims, Lordship. We
Muslims.
later on came on management.
To the Muslims commonly. It is submitted that even thereafter the names of it in the property card besides the name of the state government, the name of the occupants is mentioned. It is therefore submitted that you came in picture in 1985.
I'm sorry, Lordship.
You came in picture in 1985 or 83.
Our work came to be registered in a moment, Lordship. PTR is page in a moment. 174. PTR is page 174. 174, the work came to be registered with the work board.
And
in a moment, Lordship, I'll give the exact date.
174 is the PTR of the petitioner.
Petitioner trust.
And where is the column of these
In a moment.
properties?
Lordship says on page 176.
176.
There are no properties mentioned because we were only the managers. The land is owned by the government, therefore we are only managing the affairs.
The property card, there is no property mentioned.
No property.
It is submitted that the petitioner is what this is a trust?
Only I think it was trust, registered as a trust.
Petitioner trust, right?
Now it is Waqf.
Petitioner trust was registered, and as per the PTR the petitioner had all the rights to manage the properties. It is further submitted that since then the petitioners have been managing the property. Next para, it is next submitted that in past the proceedings that in the proceedings before this court a statement was made, and as a result the inquiry under section 37(2) of the GLRC court was conducted, wherein the conducted by the deputy collector who hailed in favor of the state government. However, in appeal before the collector, there is a specific reference of the Kabristan, dargah, etc. It is Kabristan, dargah, etc. It is next submitted that though it is claimed to be, it is a claim of the respondent that a notice under 202 has been issued. However, the before the said notice under 202, does not precede any adjudication, inasmuch as, the appeal is pending before the collector and no order has been passed either under section 61 or 79 capital A of the code. Reliance is placed on the judgment in the case of Government of Gujarat versus Samraji Motiji Thakur, reported in 1991 to GLH page 606. It is also submitted that in past a suit नहीं पहले लिखा एक जगह ऐड करना. It is submitted when inviting the attention of this court to the photograph. It is submitted that the structure was standing till the night of 27 and after 28th of September 2020, the structure has been removed. That was during the Saturdays and Sundays. It is submitted that the steps taken by the respondent or by the respondent authorities is nothing but exhibited an undue haste on the part of undue haste, taking the law in their hands in a high-handed manner. It is submitted that even the suit लिखा है जो हाईकोर्ट का ऑर्डर लिखा है 37 टू इंक्वायरी that is dated December 1980. It is further submitted that though it is already argued that a notice has been issued dated 5th of September 2024, but the same comment were never received by the petitioner, inasmuch considering the fact that the same have been issued in the name of different parties but not the petitioner. It is submitted that reliance is also placed on the Panch Roj count dated 5th of September 24. However, it is not clear as to whether the Panchkam, as to whether the notices have been pasted on the premises which was sought to be removed. It is submitted that the course adopted and the undue haste shown by the petitioner does not inspire any confidence, and everything has been done with everything has been done beautifully. Rather than the documents which you are placing reliance is of that this 28th of March 1903.
28th March.
1903, page 100.
Please, your lordship.
This is on which you are placing reliance.
Lordships.
And in addition to this document, on any other document?
Property cards.
Property.
Property cards of 1947. And lordship, my page 165, there is one PTR of one, because lordship, the structures, they have their independent trust registered. One such trust is registered on page 165.
The petitioner before this.
No, it is part of that land because there are 9 structures. He is not the petitioner. It is not.
Talking about the petition.
No, it is not.
He is not a petitioner.
It is not the petition. But this structure is registered with the work.
Have you provided the list of the properties which you possess, since as per your PTR there is no property
No property.
of yours?
185, 1852 and 15853. The entire Kabristan.
Have you provided any list of which you are making a grievance that it has been removed?
It has been given to lordship that the map after the apart from that.
On what basis then you are making a grievance about this?
Lordship, because we have been managing these affairs since that time, and then in 83 we were registered and managing. Therefore, we.
If you are managing the affairs of the properties, it has been given to you by some authority or?
1903. Muslims had been given. I'm sorry.
1903 is not you.
It's to the Muslims of the.
Very well.
Right.
Then you also need to acquire some right. Right. You have been come in picture. You have come in picture in the year
1982.
1982.
1982, we were registered as a trust.
As a trust. Right. So you are registered as a trust under the Act. Under
Right.
the
Bombay Public Trust Act.
Under Bombay Public. So your PTI, as per your PTI, there is no property in it.
No lordships. No.
Except managing the affairs.
Please, your lordships.
Now your grievance appears to be that everything has been demolished.
Lordship, we have initiated the earlier proceedings that before the collector we have initiated. The suit is filed by us.
Yes.
The suit is also filed by us. So we have been
The proceedings which you have initiated.
Lordships.
Mr. So and so learned counsel submitted that the petitioner in the capacity of the manager has initiated the proceedings. In the year 2015, a suit was filed by the petitioner committee. However, owing to the introduction enactment of the Waqf Act in the year 9, Waqf Act, that the plaint was requested and it has been returned and has been filed with the tribunal. It is filed with the tribunal. It is filed with the tribunal in the year 2020. 18th of January 2020. 18th of January 2020. Besides, even the proceedings were filed before this court, and this court has passed an order whereby a statement was recorded of the state government. No, this petition was not by you in 1983.
1983, it is our petition by the main trustee.
Very well. Where is your name? What is the date of your registration, Mr.?
1910-1982.
1910?
1982.
1982.
Please.
So this petition, page 512, was prepared by you?
Yes, by the third and trustee of the
Trust.
By
third and trustee of the trust.
512, Lordship may have page number 51.
it's not shown in the cost record.
Patni Hussain Mohammed. If Lordship just correlates with the PTR,
Very well, but anyway, before the deputy collector, ठीक है, लिखो.
Lordship will find the first name,
Yes,
Patni.
yes.
Patni Hussain.
The proceedings, the statement was recorded, and then inquiry was directed to be initiated before the deputy collector. The petitioner was very much there. Similarly, before since the deputy collector, has declared the land to be of the state government, an appeal was preferred before the collector by the petition committee, by the petitioner, which is pending. Therefore, all throughout, it was the petitioners, who have been litigating. Even after even the contempt proceedings were initiated before this court. Both the contempt proceedings were initiated and thereafter followed by the writ petition being special civil application number 144. What was that?
That is 13449 of 20.
13449 of 2024. Therefore, it is not in dispute that the petitioners are managing the properties of the are the managers and taking care of the Kabristan, dargah, etc. Mr. G.H. will learn it. Mr. G.H. will learn it. Government leader appearing with Miss Haripir Pancholi. Miss Haripir Pancholi, learned advocate for the petitioner for the respondent comment submitted that the caption is the fifth proceedings initiated by the petitioner. In past also, there were proceedings initiated. Past also the proceedings were initiated. It is submitted that the suit that in the year 2016 application was filed, whereby the request was made for the return of the claimant. Yes.
2020, 81, at page 287.
80?
287.
Yes. 85. That there was a stay granted by the learned senior civil judge in the year 2016. However, in the year 2020, an application was filed by the petitioner seeking return of the claim, and by passing an order dated 18th of January 2020, the plaint was returned. It is submitted that the proceeding, it is thereafter it is submitted that the notices past also, the notices were issued. That is on 7th of October 2023, requiring the removal of the encroachment, and the petitioners, being aggrieved, has taken out the contempt proceedings before this court, being miscellaneous civil application into bracket for contempt number 84 of 2024 on the ground of breach of the order dated 19th of January 2016, passed below Exhibit 5 in regular civil suit number 51 of 2050. It is submitted that it is categorically recorded that when the notices were issued, there was no stay in currency. The contempt The division bench has considered the provisions of Order 7 Rule 10 of the Code of Civil Procedure and has concluded that there was no contempt. While a detailed judgment on the contempt proceedings came to be disposed of. Recording in para 20 form, it has been recorded that after the order was passed on 18th of January 2020, there was no injunction which was operational as on 9th of October 2023 when the respondent took action. It is submitted that apart from this even the proceedings were initiated pursuant to the order passed by this court. And in the inquiry, the deputy collector, has clearly held that the land to be of the ownership of the state government. which is a subject matter of an appeal before the collector. However, there is no stay granted. In fact, there is a clear recording of the fact in penultimate paragraph of the order. It is recorded that the land can be recorded about. It is clearly recorded that the land has been granted to the Somnath Trust on the lease of 999. Apart from that, it is only the collector has only stated that the surrounding land shall not be used for any other purpose other than the said appeal is pending. Even the suit was filed. It is submitted that after this plaint was returned, though the plaint was returned in the year 2020, no further steps have been taken by the petitioner society for the purpose of any stay. And as of today also, there is no stay granted by the tribunal, by the work of tribunal. And the matter, is now posted for hearing on 11th of October 2020. It is submitted that even after the disposal of the contempt petition, the writ petition has been filed. The same is pending without any notice, and this court has not issued any notice. This court has not issued any notice. Therefore, in all the 5 proceedings, including the present caption writ petition, there is no protection extended to the petition. Even otherwise, protection, full stop. It is further submitted that while referring to the reply affidavit, it is submitted that the resolution was passed by the Revenue Department by the Ashwin Saurashtra government dated 3rd of November 1951, and as per item number 4, all the government wasteland and strip of land west of Patan town, largely consisting of sanddunes, lying on the south of veraval Patan road up to seashore, excluding private owned trees, house, etc., has been granted to the Somnath Trust on lease for 999 years. It is submitted that necessary entry has also been posted in the revenue record, namely 1537 dated 28th of December 1956, wherein all the survey numbers have been mentioned, namely survey number 1849, 1850, 1851, 1907, which has now been given the new survey number 195, survey number 1953.
My lords, that would be next page. May I try my-
1953. It is further submitted that entry number 1538 dated 28th of December 1986, clearly records that the survey number 1852 at measuring acre 146.34 guntas, has been given to the Somnath Trust. And it is submitted that therefore all the record clearly suggests that the land belongs to the state government and which is not in dispute, and therefore which led to the issuance of the notice dated 12th of September 2024, requiring the petitioner to remain present on 12th of September 2024. Matter was thereafter adjourned on 19th of September 2024 and thereafter on 27th of September 2024. Reply was filed, and as per the order, the same, the reply, is duly considered. And it is only thereafter, that the name of the respective occupants, have been directed to be deleted from the property file. Next one. This 5th of September notice carried. It is submitted that notices were issued on 5th of September 2024 to the petitioners, to the respective occupants, and Panch Roj compound has been drawn, substantiating the issuance of the notice, and the notices, were pasted at the site. And therefore, it is incorrect to say that the no notices have been issued. Consider submission issue. Something I will just add later, because I will consider the submission issue notice to the respondents. To the renewable of- 24th of October 2024. Yes, Mr.
Lordship.
We issue notice, let them come file the reply.
Lordships, if the interact, the land is allotted and everything, because today their constructions are going on, roads and everything is constructed on the land. Lordship, but allotment by the government leader admitted that we are in the process of allotting the land. Therefore, it is by their say that they are going to allot. In view of that, Lordship, I would request the Lordship may at least restrain that so that the status quo as on date is mentioned.
We'll just issue notice, let them come. Yes, Mr.
Lordship, the status.
Just provide the details of the encroachment
My lord,
which has been removed by.
my lords,
Right?
my lords.
Whatever the nature of the encroachment, whatever encroachment you have removed,
My lords.
just place it on record by
We
the
have a
officer.
survey report. We can put that.
Yes, whatever survey you have undertaken,
Would be on.
and let by the next date of hearing, let the respondent provide the details of the encroachment removed by it, namely the nature of the building, small Roman 2, since when it was in existence, small Roman 3, and anything.
They were protected monuments, Lordships.
Nothing is produced on record for that.
There are photographs. Photographs. So photographs of the structure.
Nothing.
They may produce, Lordship.
And what Mr. Hakim says as regards representative
No,
capacity this petition?
The
It has no
nature
pleading.
of the encroachment which
My
was
lords,
the,
you know,
the nature of the encroachment,
my lords.
the nature of the building, since when it is in existence, since when it was in existence. And what other?
My lords, and the
Think-
geographical indication, location earmarking the
The-
structure. We have that.
The geographical indication of the building, of the structure, right? Anything else?
Lordship, the protected monuments and registration with respect to the Waqf. They are registered with the Waqf.
That my friend will have to produce.
Let's,
I'll produce, but the government is aware of that because they are registered with the Gujarat State Waqf Board, not any independent agency. It's it's a department of the government.
Well, but I think you just provide so that
I
at
will-
least there has to be something on
That
record
comes
that
up.
what was the nature.
My
Because their relief is also for the purpose of compensation.
I bow down,
So
ma'am.
we need to have. And is there any policy of rehabilitation or something?
My lords, even as we speak, my oral instructions are that endeavors are being made since 27th itself
Oh.
to request them to, one, provide some form of temporary rehabilitation, including food, water, shelter, place to keep belongings, etc. And
The-
in as much as rest of the things I would,
If any residential properties of resident, what is that? Mujav or what is it?
my lords, Mujawar,
Mujawars.
my
Mujawars.
lords, that is, if I may only make a submission. It is my learned friends say that some Mujawar is residing somewhere and that the present petitioner is making this petition in representative capacity. There is no such pleading on record.
No, that the court would be directing them also to place it on
My
record
lords,
according
they
to
may have.
them. What are the, according to them, what is the list of the properties which you, since you are making an allegation.
My lords.
Lordship,
alleging the
I'll do that.
involved of the encroachment.
Please, your Lordship.
You know, on the other hand, let the petitioner also place it on record. The list of the properties which according to the petitioner's comment have been removed. And you don't have any property in your name, right?
No Lordships.
No.
And before the tribunal, Panchnama, there are two Panchnamas. One was when the civil suit was pending before the civil court. Thereafter, when it came to the tribunal also ordered Panchnama and that was videographed and everything is on record of the tribunal.
The work of tribunal.
Work of tribunal, because it was videographed, the entire area was videographed.
Didn't take any steps for the purpose of.
Lordships, with respect to that, what has happened? If Lordship permit, what had happened here in Lordships, this application was for return of plate and for transfer. The order was passed. That at that time there was some other lawyers handling the matter. The matter came to the. I'm not on that. I'm not on that. The matter came to the tribunal. No, Lordship, the matter came to the tribunal. Tribunal treated as a transfer proceedings and proceeded further. It's only when the contempt petition was filed, this contention came from the government side that this order is of Order 7 Rule 10A and therefore the suit has been returned and it has to be tried de novo. It was with
Will you provide the details of all the properties according to
Lordship.
which has been removed? Let the petitioner also provide the details of the properties which according to the petitioner, has been removed by way of an encroachment. Let the reply be filed by next date of hearing, that is on 24th of October.
Just one
2020.
bit.
Lordships, Supreme Court has also ordered status quo with respect to that lands, with respect to Assam. If Lordship can protect it so that they may not allot, because if all proceedings would go.
That's why the court was trying to find out from both the parties whether there is any.
For rehabilitation, Lordships, of all the masjids and dargahs, there is no rehabilitation. The graves have been,
What is the position?
the graves have been, they were graves. It's a graveyard. Now they have,
We would put it on record, my lords, including the graves.
Everything that they will be.
but if the land is allotted, then nothing would survive.
We have something to say about the graves. We would say that now.
Thanks.
If the land is allotted, then nothing would survive. This petition would also become infructuous.
Why you say petition would be infructuous?
Because if the land is allotted and Somnath Mandir, today also they have started construction of road.
Mr. appeal. You could not take any order from any of the authorities.
Lordships, all right, Lordship, we could not.
Order. Work tribunal, no order.
Please, Your Lordship.
Deputy collector, no order. Now you want that status quo to be granted.
Lordship,
by
this
the-
was subsequent to the notice under 211, subsequent to all that proceeding.
Very well. You knew very well.
But Lordship,
In all the proceedings.
We
before the court, you
expected-
could have accepted.
Lordship, we expected them to follow due process of law.
There is no notice in that writ petition.
Lordships,
Where is a notice in that writ petition which is against that extension of the.
Lordship, Lordship,
You did not take any steps.
Lordship, it was listed on 26th, the advocate on record was 6th, therefore it is again.
Mr. The urgency which you are expressing right now, you could have expressed before the tribunal.
Lordship, urgency occurred after they took action. It was still proceedings under 211.
On 27th, when I requested that letter, let the matter be on 30th, Mr. Ansari's colleague mentions that no, we need 2 weeks. They are never interested till such time as
They initiated action in the midnight of 27th and 28th. Purchase order 27th, served on 30th, posted on 30th.
Let's see on.
Grateful to.
Please, Your Lordship.
You want the reasons to be recorded for the rejection of the
I will oblige, Your Lordship.
report. Mr. MTN Hotel, one advocate submitted that the status quo being granted as of today. This court comment. Next, this court comment on first of on 30th of September. On 30th of September 2024, the matter was requested for urgent circulation, which was granted at 2:30. The matter was thereafter argued and was kept on 1st of October 2024. On 30th of September, this court inquired from the learned counsel appealing for the petitioners and the respondent about the status, and it was informed that the steps have been taken for removal of the encroachment. And at the place comment, Mr. Virk Learned, assistant learned government leader submitted that now there is a wire fencing as well. So far as the status quo is concerned, it is not in dispute that in the year 1983, this court, a statement was made by the state government before this court. About an inquiry to be conducted under section 37(2) of the code of the BLRC code. The deputy collector the inquiry conducted has passed an order whereby the land has been declared to be the land of the state government, against which an appeal was filed. Appeal is filed before the collector, and the same is pending without any stay or protection to the petitioner. Similarly, in the year 2015, a special civil suit has been filed by the petitioner. Special civil suit was filed by the petitioner, and the learned senior civilian has granted has there was initially there was a stay granted. In the year 2020, application was filed by the petition seeking the return of the plaint, which was allowed by passing an order dated 18th of January 2020. The plaint, has been returned, and the matter, now is pending before the work of tribunal. In the work of tribunal also, there is no stay granted or continued, which aspect, is strengthened by the proceedings before this court. In contempt, in miscellaneous civil application into bracket for contempt bracket close number 84 of 2024, wherein the division bench, in paragraph 20 has categorically stated that there was no injunction in operation on 9th of October 2023 when the respondent took action. Paragraphs 20, 26, 22, 22, 20.23.24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 20, 24 to 20. Are reproduced here in the therefore found. There was even, yeah, it is clearly recorded that there was no stay granted. It has been informed that the writ petition has been filed in special civil application number
It is 13449 of 2020.
449 of 2024 before this court against the order dated 18th of January 2020. However, the same is still pending and with no order. Therefore, in all the proceedings there was no any stay granted. And therefore, in the prima facie opinion of this court, this was locally in the prima facie opinion of this court, the petitioner does not deserve any status quo at this stage, and hence the same is rejected.
Please, can I make a humble plea? My lords have recorded wire fencing. My lords have recorded wire fencing. While saying that it is
Very
so
well.
wire may, if my lords may,
No,
because it is
fencing,
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 because it is
fencing,
concrete.
and hence fencing. Okay, but let the petitioner respondent, since the steps have already been it would be in the fitness of things that the respondent place it on record the details of the nature of the encroachment, the year in which the encroachment was made, etc., etc. And the petitioner's shall also provide record in the prima facie opinion of this court, though the petitioner, claims to be the manager of the property, however, the PTR placed on record of the petitioner, of the petitioner into bracket page 174, does not indicate any property, which aspect has been fairly considered by Mr. M.T.M. Hawking, learned advocate with Mr. Sakib Kansari. Even otherwise, there is no clarity as to the no clarity as to the petitioners are managing what properties, in as much as the petition is bereft of any details.
Please, Your Lordship. Please, Your Lordship.
May I take direct service, my lords? My request for direct service. Please.
Yes, Mr.
This is the development permission order. On the last date of hearing,
Yes.
an averment was made by the other side that I have started developing this 8 parcel of land, which is factually incorrect. As I have indicated earlier, it is only the boundary wall that I have created. I'm sharing
What is this? What is this matter?
this is for seeking development permission. Now there is a suit, if my ladies recall, there is a suit pending and there is a writ